Ash from Chicago, tell me what's one thing might change the way you do things, and secondly, what's the most interesting pearl that you've come across during this meeting?
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Oh, thank you. I think I was just telling Charlie. I think the golf swing and how that was beneficial to brain health. I thought that was an incredible pearl that I learned today. And I think the other thing was because of a lot of the work we've been doing, Edgar, but just hearing about it was heartwarming to hear that inclusion is something that is very important. I don't remember that being a discussion 4 years ago, and I think it is really, really important to the future of the sport. And I think it would be great if we had more diverse voices in the future.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Fantastic. So let's into the audience. Volunteer for a start.
Top left.
Top left. Joel Press.
My esteemed colleague and I both came to one of the same conclusions, is that we will try to go home this evening and convince our wives that if they take up golf with us, they will live longer.
Right. Okay.
But you won't.
And the most useful factor you found at the meeting? Anything else, Joel?
That was good.
That was good. Okay, what about your partner? Can we ask your partner? Roll.
Well, that was a shared comment. I have high hopes coming home now that I have the incentivizer to get my wife to join me on the golf course, which will make my life wonderful and longer.
Excellent. Okay, volunteers, come on. We're going to one or two quick fire ones. Yes, sir.
Hi. I thought the idea of the young lady in the middle of the front row there about having a standard warm-up for golfers. For so many golfers, it's a cup of coffee and a bacon roll. So I thought that was a really good idea, a little snapshot of how to warm up the body and prepare for a game of golf. That's what I'm going to take away.
Okay, thank you. Someone else? We're going to finish at 5, whatever. I mean, we're not going to drag it out, but we are. We will finish at 5.
Alistair.
I think today we're fairly comfortable now. We've got all the knowledge, but we haven't yet translated that into the outcomes, the potential. And to do that, we've got to change health behaviours in some areas, and I think that's a much bigger challenge. So that's maybe one to take away, is how we change health behaviours.
Yeah, very good. And front row. Jan, thanks.
Well, the whole day's been amazing, but I'm definitely going to take away the mental health talk and how to deal with athletes. I think it's super important, and we can't learn enough about it.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, there was an awful lot, and it was very diverse, but very good. I personally took away something that Fiona was talking about, a strategic plan with targets, signed up by all the parties involved, including the Golf Management, R&A, USGA, because what we need is to bring all this together. When we first started the Golf and Health Project, it was all very interesting. My role, Andrew did his PhD, I tried to bring together other people that were doing interesting work which was relevant to the topic. And there's so much going on out there. But I think if we can be seen as the focus for that, people will come to us. So that role perhaps won't happen. But I do think that we've got to have a strategic plan so that we concentrate on the bits that are important, and we have some targets which we will measure ourselves against. And Fiona, have I said that in a reasonable fashion? I'm a lay person compared with you on that sort of topic.
I think you captured it very well.
Okay, thank you. That's good. I think that I'm going to finish by thanking people. As I say, we're going to finish at 5. I thank people that are particularly who've come from abroad. Fiona, thank you for finding time to come over from Geneva and challenging us, and that was very, very useful to do that. I know Marie Todd's not here, but as Charlie said, to have so much of her time, for her to be listening was very, very, very good. Julie Dvorak, thank you very much for telling us about what football's done. One of my early targets when I was involved in this to start with was to have a picture of a golfer on the front of BJSM. We've done that. We did that a few years ago. But to see what's been done, I can't see him now, but to see what's been done in football is fantastic. And why don't we try and model some of the stuff with that? I enjoyed the rapid questions. Have a go at the certificate of golf health. I think it's a great idea, and we're going to make that a requirement for eligibility assessors in disability golf to have done that course, and they will, that will need to be done before they can actually qualify. Roel, thank you very much indeed for stepping in at the last minute and doing that talk. We're sorry that we didn't see Doug, but thanks very much for stepping in with that interesting topic. And Margot, you've already been mentioned. I thought the mental health topic was excellent, so thank you very much for that. Prakash, OA, very, very interesting and very good, and thanks for coming from Chicago to do that. Joel Press at the back didn't speak, so he doesn't need any thanks, but when I mentioned this idea of a prospective trial for people with joint replacements, I didn't know I was going to be one of them for a start, but he galvanized the surgeons in New York in about 10 minutes. He was turned back. So thanks very much for your help with that, and the work is going to be ongoing and looks really interesting. I think that's all the people that have traveled that are speakers. I'm bound to have missed someone, so I apologize for that. But thank you very much to all the speakers who obviously put a lot of effort into producing some really interesting topics. And also thank you to the delegates that have come and made this a very enjoyable time. We really have missed getting together, and it's been fun to be together for these 2 days. Our sponsor, Jan, our hosts, thank you very much indeed for the Royal College of Surgeons. This has been a wonderful venue, historic venue, dinner last night, absolutely wonderful. Thanks very much indeed for that. And other members of the local team, Paddy, Aaron, Andrew, and others, thank you very much indeed for organising the meeting and doing all the work. I haven't done that, so thanks very much. Particular thanks to Stryker. They did offer to do my knee replacement at lunchtime, but I couldn't find the time. It looked really good. To Signpost, Semprus, BASM, and GE, thank you very much for your sponsorship. I hope you had time to talk to them. And the associate partners, Golf and Health, DP World, the Faculty of Sport and Exercise Medicine, Active Scotland, Edinburgh Orthopaedics, and the University of Edinburgh. Thank you very much to those people. And all I have now to say is to have a great journey home. Thank you very much for your attention, and we look to see you again in 2, 3, 4 years, possibly in North America and Chicago. Who knows? But I hope you'll...
Wait, I didn't invite you.
Take that back. Joel, New York. But no, it's been fun, and we should do it again at a timely moment. So thank you very much indeed for attention.
I have no formal role here, but I'd just like to thank these fantastic speakers and for this round robin at the end, and for all that they've done for this conference. And I can't but not speak for Andrew, because I've been a collaborator for many years, and he's so modest and has achieved so much and motivated so much. So it's fantastic to have him and his team here. Thank you very much.